Hello, YouTube community. It's been a long time. Yeah, so it's been a long time. I would like to talk about Denver Broncos versus the Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl 40, 41, 42, something like that. Maybe 46. I don't remember. I don't know Roman numerals too well. But I do know that Denver will have to play an outstanding game to beat the number one defense of the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm very optimistic about the opportunity Denver has. And I think they're going to win one for Champ. I think they'll finally win one for Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey was a Redskin player for a very long time, Redskin corner for a long time. I think he moved over to strong safety a couple of times. But Champ Bailey would love to get a ring. And he needs a ring. He needs a ring because he's already cemented himself as a Hall of Fame player. He's already going to Canton. Peyton's going to Canton. Tony Gonzalez apparently retired, and I was able to watch a little bit of the, not even a little, I was able to watch almost the whole thing of the Pro Bowl. It was a really interesting format, but we'll talk about that a little later. But what are the keys? What are Andres' keys for success for the Denver Broncos? Well, number one, I think it starts with running the football. Sean Moreno will be key and absolutely instrumental for the Broncos to win the game, because when they run the football, obviously you're able to spread out the field. Peyton Manning will bark his signals, his Omahas, and his Whiskey River Sours, and whatever else he barks. Actually, that was an alcoholic drink, but whatever else he barks to pick apart that Seattle defense, because he's got a plan. John Fox has a plan. Del Rio's got a plan, but John Fox's plan, I think, starts with the run game. You saw it against the Patriots. We were absolutely smash mouth, hitting people in the teeth. I mean, it was not a fairy cupcake game. This game was full-on brutality. Beautiful plays, and key third downs that Peyton Manning converted on when he needed to. That's key number one, is Sean Moreno. I think Sean Moreno is actually, if it's not Peyton going to be the MVP, I think it's going to be Sean, because the spectacular season that Sean Moreno's had, I think he's going to get maybe 1,500, 1,600 yards. Maybe that's a little too much, but I think that's kind of the range he's going for. Number two, Denver's defense. Denver stopped the run game in New England. Denver's defense played exceptionally well, and they got to Tom Brady on several occasions. Well, Russell Wilson is not Tom Brady. Russell Wilson can run out of the pocket, and he'll run on you. He'll do a lot of read options. Pete Carroll will have a lot of that going on, I foresee. Russell Wilson is a dangerous quarterback because obviously he's like Robert Griffin III. He's dual threat. He's not as big as Robert Griffin III, but he's a dual threat quarterback, and he's not willing to just throw the football. He doesn't mix. He passes it and throws it, and he can extend the play too. Russell Wilson's a great quarterback. This Super Bowl will be great to watch, and I cannot wait. But that's key number two, is being able to stop Russell Wilson. Key number three is Denver has the advantage at the wide receiver position. You have Demaryius Thomas. You have Wes Welker. You have obviously Peyton Manning, the field commander. You have Decker, who's proven that he's just going to get better and better with each game, and I think he'll have a stellar Super Bowl game. You also have tight end Julius Thomas, who's just been an absolute tank. The offensive line, Luis Vasquez and company have just been doing a phenomenal job. I wish we had Ryan Clady, but we don't. I wish we had Von Miller, but we don't. So Denver obviously is looking to rest up. Maybe throw in a fourth factor. The forecast is supposed to be super, super, super blizzardy, cold, and rotten. Denver is very acclimated to playing in such weather. Seattle is not. Seattle plays in rain. That's the most inclement weather that Seattle plays in, is rain. So those are my 4 things. I guess on the opposite side of the football, you look at what Seattle has. I don't know the name of a lot of their wide receivers. I didn't really research Seattle too much. But they do have Marshawn Lynch. Denver's going to have to stop him. Like I said, just like they stopped the running back for the Patriots. The running back's name is escaping me right now. His name is... Shit. I forgot his name. Damn it. I forgot the Patriots running back's name. I should have had it. But Denver... I mean, we've had the absolute best chance of any team right now. And if you look at the paths to the Super Bowl, it's pretty impressive. Denver beat, we beat the Chargers, who were surging at the end of the season, and Denver beat them. And then we beat the Patriots. And if you can beat the Patriots, you can win the Super Bowl. That's all there is to it. The NFC path that the Seahawks took is also pretty impressive. I mean, this is the best of the best playing. That's why it's the Super Bowl. So I predict Denver will win. I don't know by how much. Again, it's a number 1 offense, a prolific number 1 offense versus a number 1 defense. So there's going to be some absolute fun matches, and I hope Demaryius Thomas plays a damn good football game. I hope all the Broncos play a spectacular game. In fact, in Denver, it's so hopping here that we our governor declared the 14ers certain names of the Broncos, and one of the Broncos, I forgot one of the names of the 14ers. I think it's Mount Evans. It's called Terrence Knighton. So pot roast gonna get after it. He gonna hit Russell Wilson and make him think twice about running that football. Again, the forecast is gonna be just nasty. Bruno Mars will be headlining the Super Bowl entertainment, and I like Bruno Mars. I think he's a pretty damn good singer, and I hope he does a good job live, because the Super Bowl, when the Patriots played the Giants, I forgot which one it was I think the Black Eyed Peas played, and I like to be at Black Eyed Peas in the studio, but live they sucked horribly. So hopefully Bruno Mars is good. Let's talk just a smidgen about the Pro Bowl and kind of what I saw. It's the Pro Bowl. A lot of people think it, they just mess around, but this particular time it was Deion Sanders versus Jerry Rice, and they both got to pick teams, and that was really neat. I think Deion Sanders' team looked like they pulled everything, all the complete colors of the jerseys from the University of Oregon Ducks. So that was really interesting. But the game was competitive. It turned out to be a 1-point game. Both field goal kickers missed field goals. I mean, they attempted some outrageous field goals. A 66-yarder, and I think they attempted like a 64-yarder. And, of course, none of the Super Bowl teams were there due to injury. They wouldn't want their players getting hurt. But Andrew Luck looked pretty good. Drew Brees is always pretty consistent. Phillip Rivers, I think, got a lot of Broncos shock in him still, because he was not completing passes like he normally does. They were either too high or at the midsection, and the receivers didn't want to catch him. Giovanni Bernard was very impressive. That kid in fantasy just absolutely tore it up. Yeah, Andrew Luck was very impressive for his first Pro Bowl because he's got, oh God, he's probably got 10 more that he's going to go to. Just predicting that one day he'll be in Canton. His football IQ is just insane. It's just like Peyton Manning. In a lot of respects, it's not the same. He doesn't audible as much, but his football IQ is spectacular. So that's pretty much it from Andres256 YouTube. You have a great afternoon. I'm happy to be back and posting videos. More Super Bowl coverage to come as there's more information available. And one more thing, I think Denver should torch the shit out of Richard Sherman for his bonehead comments that he made to beautiful Fox reporter Aaron Andrews. Why would you say something that stupid? You may be in the heat of the moment, but you gotta kind of collect yourself, reserve yourself a little bit. I know there's passionate football players and everything, but that was just really uncalled for, and I hope Manning goes after him because of that. You know, not to give anything away from Sherman, I'm pretty sure that he's one of the best shutdown corners right now in the NFL. The second being Darrelle Revis. Revis would be number one, but his stats I don't think were as good as Sherman's. So you have that. So you guys take care. More Super Bowl coverage to come because it's going to get hyped up in this bitch, and I cannot wait. Have a good one. Bye.